So I want to show you guys what I look at when looking for different investment properties. So this is Palmdale, and there's two properties that are listed, $450,000 each. I'm comparing these two here. Um, this one looks a little bit better from the front yard perspective. They both have tile roofs, so usually that's going to be a deciding factor for me. I always want to go over tile over composite. But this is a single story versus a two story. And the single story is actually about 300 square feet larger. 1,350 square foot two story. It's going to have a small downstairs, likely no bedroom downstairs, and it's going to have so you're roughly talking about 600 square feet on the bottom, 750 square feet on top. Not very big living spaces on either or, and that staircase takes up a lot. So I definitely would lean on this one towards the single story. Now, this property was flipped. This is 37130 Casa Verde Drive in Palmdale. What I'm noticing, if you can see in these photos, is that the house looks like it's been freshly painted. The trim, they're doing two-tone colors. That fence needs a little work. So they've done everything with the exception of the landscaping. So if you can come in here, this is a brand new kitchen. All the wet areas are done. Brand new bathroom. Need to add mirrors. So there's some money that you have to put into it, but it's not like the crazy expensive stuff. The expensive part is the landscaping. So you'd have to find a good way to utilize this space, make it super functional, either adding pavers, adding grass, whatever you think's fit. But you'd have to probably plan to put another $15,000 to $25,000 into the landscaping. Deciding factor, but with tenants, they're going to see this in these beautiful photos, and your property is going to get rented out very quickly. This is a very functional kitchen. You can add like a smaller countertop over here for extra storage space. I would analyze this property at 450. There's a premium because it was just renovated. And what you always want to make sure that you're paying attention to is that when people flip homes, you want to make sure they're not just putting makeup on, a pig. You can have, you don't want anything broken. You don't want them to paint over like mold or something like that. There's horror stories about these things. So you do a very thorough inspection of the things that can't be seen. Go in the attic, check out uh, the sewer line, everything from top to bottom. Make sure there's no leaks in the roof, XYZ. This is a 73 investment score right off the bat. Cash flowing 217,000 or $217 a month. I would lower its vacancy because this would be rented out pretty quickly after you do the landscaping.